Welcome to Seal from the Heart Creation. In today's video, I'm going to be rhinestoning my mug here. It's a 20-ounce mug, and I want to put my name in the middle of it. So I already done my measurements, and I'm getting ready to print out my permanent vinyl with the Dollar Tree permanent vinyl. As a matter of fact, I'm about to print everything out. I already have it set up on my Cricut, and I'm just going to go ahead and select everything and print that on out. And again, it is the permanent vinyl, and I'm just going to make a selection of permanent vinyl. A default of less because I don't know how this is going to print out. So I'm going to go ahead and print it out. You guys have seen this all before, so I'm just going to print this out. But as we're waiting for that to print out, I'm going to be using this Fusion Tack adhesive that I brought from Hobby Lobby, as you can see. And I'm using some rhinestones, 5mm, that I had purchased from Amazon. And I'm going to be using this pink for my outline, my name rather, and then I'm going to be using the silver. I had transferred it into these containers, and I'm going to be using the silver that I also got from Amazon. So as soon as this completely print out, I'm going to use some transfer tape and put it onto the mug, and then I'm going to begin my rhinestone in the brush. So I'm going to go ahead and take my top off and lay this flat. Actually, let me get my stand right quick. Oh, I made a stand too. I'll be doing that video and how I made that stand. I made this stand here out of PVC pipes, and I'm going to be videotaping that. Let me turn it this way. Within the next video or so. So make sure that you watch the channel in order to see that. So I'm going to go ahead and pull this off. And I had some tape here on the side because this mat isn't sticking that much. So I'm going to take that tape off. And I'm going to go ahead and cut this down with my finger blade so that I won't have to waste too much vinyl. And then I'm going to lift this up with my pen. And let me move this out of the way right quick. And bring this in some so that you can see how well this actually comes off of here. Now, it's not that sturdy, but just look at how it just pulls everything off. I don't have to do too much weeding. It just weed right on off of the whole name. And let me just show you that. So we're going to sit this onto the side here. I'm going to use my transfer tape. This is some old tape, but it's still reusable. And I'm going to put it on here. Just go ahead and press on it and burnish it down so that it can come up. Then I'm going to take this, and as you can see, it's coming right off. And again, the Dollar Tree, $1.25. So I want my name to be about right here. So I'm going to go ahead and smooth this down so that it adheres to the stainless steel mug. And see how easy it's lifting off. And I think that is just lovely. That is just lovely. And this is the Dollar Tree permanent vinyl. So I'm going to go ahead and do the name real quick. And again, the name is going to be done with this pink rhinestone. Now I have a description in the bottom of the video so that you can know exactly what it is. I know it is 5 millimeters or mm, however you want to say it. I put my adhesives in this little bottle. Let me come out. I put it in this little bottle, and I'm going to be taking it into this mug, and I'm going to be putting it on the name. Let me pull this down some so you can possibly see. I'm going to do me some, I've seen people do this, so I'm going to do some test runs on a piece of paper. Just run some lines to get all the air out. Okay. Now let's try it again. I'm going to be putting it along here. And I use this. I have it sitting down some. And I'm also going to be using my rhinestone pick. So, this is a silicone mat that I have here that I'm going to also be utilizing because the rhinestones, I probably got too many in there. So they falling over on me. You want to get it as close as possible. Okay, so I finished the name in pink. So now I'm going to go with the silver and start going around there. Possible. And I do have some smaller ones just in case I got to fill in some spaces, which is these right here. And again, I got these all from Amazon. And this is my first attempt to rhinestone a tumbler. I think I'm going to like this better than anything else because it's very relaxing. You can go at your own pace, but once you get started, it's pretty fast. That one came over. Go ahead and pull that off. I'm trying not to touch the name because it's not dry yet. Completely anyways. Put some more glue on here. So, As you can see, I came around it the first line that I did. I'm going to go ahead and complete the first line all the way around, and then I'll come back and show you how I'm going to straighten them all up at the top of the tumbler. At the end, and just to make sure that all of them are even, I'm just going to tap it down. Not that hard. From my understanding, all of them need to touch the base so that we can have an even roll going all the way around. Turn this around. And I'm just tapping it lightly. Make sure they all just fall down to the end. Making sure I don't move them out of their position like I just did there. Okay, they look like they all even. So I'm going to let this go ahead and dry before I move on to the next step. Okay. Again, I'm just lining them up next to each other. Everything just don't want to work for me tonight. Y'all don't be coming at me either. Like I say, this is my first time doing it. So, please keep your smart comments to yourself. Because everybody have their learning methods in doing these arts and crafts. I know that I will get better as I go. And this is going to be a marvelous cup. Put some more glue up here. Enough there. Try it again. It's kind of hard trying to do this in the video. As you can see, I finished my second row. And I'm going to go ahead and go on to my other rows and keep it moving. And I'll come back when I'm halfway through. Okay, I'm almost coming around to the end. And as you can see, I have completed almost around the T of my name. So I'm going to go ahead and place these here. I just wanted you to see that I'm like a third from, the top, I guess. You can say 1/3. That's going to be my measurements of it anyways. I think I need to get some smaller rhinestones, because the ones that I had, I thought they look silver, but they're actually clear. So I do not want clear on there. So therefore, I'll wait and see until after I had completed and see how everything turns out. Okay, and there we go, around the T. I just have a couple of spaces in here that I'm going to have to actually do later on. So I'm going to continue on, and I decided to do dots instead of taking it all the way across. So I'm doing dots. Which pretty much lines it up. I let it dry for a couple of minutes. Then I come back and put my rhinestones in. Okay, I've gotten to in the middle of the end. It's coming out pretty good. I'm halfway through the cup. So I'm going to go ahead and proceed on. I think I should have used another color in the middle, but it looks okay, I guess. What do you guys think? Not too bad for the first one, I don't think. But I got a hang of it now. And I'm just going to go ahead and continue. I think it looks, to me it looks a little crooked, but it may not be. It may be the blank rolling off my eyes. Okay, I'm at my last row now, and it's a little uneven, but I think I can make it look presentable for me. This is a tumbler for me, so, and it's my first tumbler, but I think I did okay considering. But what I had learned was when filling in with the smaller rhinestones within the name, I need to hold off with that until the end, especially when I'm doing the outside, because that's where I started shifting that. But other than that, I think it's a pretty good mug or tumbler as to be my first rhinestone. So I'm going to go ahead and do this last row so that I can complete this, and I guarantee you my next one will be much better. Okay, this is about as finished as I'm going to get it today. My edge came off a little crooked, but I can go ahead and fill it in or don't. What do you guys think? I think it came out marvelous for the first rhinestone tumbler that I had completed. And I'll see you in my next video. You have a marvelous day.